Well?
You paid money for this, sir? On purpose?
Wow. Come on, seriously, Zoe, what do you think?
Honestly, sir, I think you got robbed.
Robbed? What? What do you mean?
It's a piece of Feu.
Feu. Okay, she won't be winning any beauty contests anytime soon, but she is solid. Ship like this, be with you to the day you die.
Because it's a death trap.
That's not... You are very much lacking in imagination.
I imagine that's so, sir.
Come on, you haven't even seen most of it. Let me show you the rest. And try to see past what she is and onto what she can be.
What's that, sir?
Freedom is what?
I meant, what's that?
Oh, yeah, just step around that. I think something must have been living in here. I tell you, Zoe, we get a mechanic, get her up and running again, hire a good pilot, maybe a cook. Live like real people. Small crew. They must feel the need to be free, take jobs as they come. They never have to be under the heel of nobody ever again. No matter how long the arm of the Alliance might get, we'll just get ourselves a little further.
Get her running again.
Yeah.
So not running now?
Not so much. But you will. I already know what I'm going to call her. Got a name all picked up.
Hi, this is Cassie. I'll be discussing Firefly Season 1, Episode 8, and the facing of the morality that they face uniting as a family and facing their own mortality, possibly as the ship runs out of air due to a broken part, and they're out in the middle of nowhere trying to find, I guess, help, knowing that the odds are not in their favor, so to speak, and they struggle with injuries and trying to get the ship to keep going to safety. What happens when someone they love gets shot or hurt, and they have to try to fix that and the ship, and how to delegate between helping the crew and fixing the ship to get the rest of the people to safety, and having to make hard choices even though it hurts, and trying to delegate which comes first, the people's injuries or getting the ship back up running, even though it seems daunting and it doesn't seem like there's any way out. And having the flashback show how the crew came together and how the Captain Mel got his ship and what made him think that this ship was the best option for him and for his money, and how it shows his first mate questioning why he would get that ship, and how she thinks it's a money pit, and how he made the wrong choice and got robbed by taking the ship. Which at the very end of the show, it reveals that the guy selling it to him was totally trying to sell him a different ship that was still running. A lot better than what he thought the Firefly would do for the captain. And it shows as soon as Mel saw the Firefly, he chose that over better, possibly better, safer options, which is a curious, interesting choice he made, which I wish they would have explored better. And I like how they show how his original mechanic, the guy, brought Kaylee on, and anyway, and how he ended up firing the guy and keeping Kaylee on that one planet that he was on, and pretty much dropped his other mechanic and said bye. Pretty much gave him his walking orders. That was very fascinating to watch and see how that played out. Hi, this is Cassie. I'm doing a Firefly review on Friday, February the 19th, 2026. It's Firefly Season 1, Episode 8, Out of Gas. The Firefly is facing one of its hardships, and Mel stays with the ship as it runs out of air due to a part that quit working, and they're facing one of life's greatest questions about morality and death and life. The flashbacks describe how Mel got his ship, how he found his crew, how he got his mechanic, how he got his pilot, how he came to get Jane, and how he manipulated Jane's old crew to get him, how Inara started to rent the spare escape pod and how she set up a contract with him personally. And let's see, a small part on the ship went broke, causing the ship to break down in the middle of nowhere. And that's one of the times that Mel's attention to being in the middle of nowhere for safety backfires. Mel got shot while trying to acquire a part from a passing ship that announces themselves after getting their distress signal. And this was after he gets his crew off on the 2 escape pods so they could try to find help in different directions. The Captain Mel has just fixed the ship's part, and it started working when his gunshot wound from the crew that he drove back off his ship finally kicks in, making him black out. Mel's crew breaks orders and comes back just in the nick of time to save his life, and notice that he had fixed the ship, which is good because the air's back on and everything's working again. While Mel's mad that they disobeyed direct orders, he's also glad to be alive and that they came back to help. It's good that he has a working crew that knows when to obey and disobey orders. It's very reassuring that they've created a little unit, a family unit, amongst themselves. That's all for now. Over and out.
This is all very doable. Shouldn't be a problem at all. A few modifications. Get some real maneuverability out of this boat. You'd be surprised. So you take the job then? Might do. I think I'm starting to get a feel here. Good. Well, take your time. Make yourself at home. Just, feel around with the dials there. We'll be nearby. Great, ain't he?
I don't like him.
What?
Just something about him bothers me.
What? What about him bothers you?
I'm not sure. It's something.
Well, your something comes up against a list of recommendations as long as my leg. Tanaka raves about this guy. Renshaw's been trying to get him on his crew for a month. And we need us a pilot.
I understand, sir. He bothers me.
Look, we finally got ourselves a genius mechanic. It's about time we hired someone to fly this damn thing.
Genius? No one's ever called me that before. Shiny.
Just bothers me.
Her heart stopped.
Maybe someone should get her husband down here.
No. What do you need, Doc?
That drawer, right there. That's the one.
What is it?
Pure adrenaline.